Hello everybody and welcome back to the Halloween house. Today we are going to first of all replace the front door because I think Stephen, you told me that my favorite door is here, but I don't understand because it wasn't this wide previously. It was a regular sized door. So they must have resized it just for the heck of it. Damn them. So, I am going to... You know what? Maybe I should just buy it. And stick it in here. Can you... No, you can't. Alright, I'm taking this out. Because... we need to... resize. Sure. Let's resize this because it's wider. Whoops. I hate that. You can actually flip it. Huh? Who flips it? Not me. Okay. Yay! Let's see. We don't want it opening out. We want it opening in. And let's see from this side. We can adjust the windows above it. It's fine. Yes, I like that because as you walk up to the door, if there are lights in here, you can actually see them through the cracks in the door, which is awesome. Now the next problem we have is this here, because as you can see, I've covered the window with stuff. You see there? No, don't do that. I want to move it. So we're going to have to move all this out of the way. Make these windows bigger. Yeah. But we will. Let's see if it'll allow me to resize it just by moving that. Yes, it will. But that's not even then, is it? Okay. I can live with that. Where did my little... Okay, problem. I want that little thing. And it's not there. So, you know what? We're going to just take that out. And... no. It's vanished into the darkness of the... Damn it. It's fine. Let's see if I can resize you. Is there something going... Okay, that worked. I'm okay with that. And will you fit? No, you won't now. I'll make you fit. Because there's all kinds of weird stuff there. You see, you've got to make it fit. That's the irritating part of it all. Okay. Now let's put all the bits back together again, shall we? Got to get up close and personal with the door. This bright light around what you're moving actually can be quite distracting. You can see. Down a bit. Sense to me, probably because I haven't got it in the right place. Now I'm irritating myself, as you can see. Alright, let's do this one. think so. Doesn't feel right. Let's move this. Feels a little bit more right. Okay. Wow. All that just to put a new door in. That'll teach me. Okay, I can live with that. Now, don't sell it. What are we going to do with you? I want a knob on the door. And then we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do here. Damaged. Let's start with damaged painted wood and let's see what happens. I really would like to go for a green. See that green? That doesn't look good at all. Maybe. Maybe. Now, with the weirdness there, we have got brick showing through. Yeah, I think. Nope, that's the edge of, that's the underside of that. Okay. It is the same thing that we're using here, but damn it. Can I? Really? It won't color because it's in better. Now I've got to push it back. Everybody happy now. We haven't even got into the house yet. It looks too grey, but actually not bad. It's pretty much this. Oh, don't do that. It's pretty much the same color as what's on the side wood here. Don't know if I like it. I will ponder that thought. The other thing that irritates me is as you walk up the stairs, can you see the fire flickering through here onto the porch? But that's beside the point. Alright. Maybe we must just copy this onto that. But no, that's the front door. Alright. Deep breath. Moving on. So in here we have a fireplace, we have a back door, and it's all kinds of colors in here. And we have another door through here. The question I have is, do we need so many doors, or do we remove one of them? Because I wouldn't mind using the space. You see, that sort of just hangs there, so let's take it away. And I think that looks better, to be perfectly honest. I'm happy with the color of the ceiling. The floor's not bad. Maybe we should see again. Yeah. Everything looks very much of a muchness. So what does that look? Whoa! Okay, maybe not. That's way too dark. It's got that same feel to it. So maybe we need to go to... What does dirty wood look like? Maybe better. Let's see. I can live with that, I think. It looks a little less crunchy. How can I put it? Crunchy. Crunchy is a good word. And then we can maybe take it into here. Let's see if that is... slightly darker. I think I'll do that. And then obviously in here we've got lino and stuff, so I think let's take it to there. And then we need to put something around this. Why am I doing that? Something around the base of the fireplace. And seeing as we're in the damages, don't really have much in the way of much damage. These you can't color, and they are fairly light if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what they look like in the firelight. It's not too bad. It sort of gives you the feel of it. That's not bad, but I actually think I want to put this onto a step. So let's take that off. And lift this away and give it a step. And that fits in perfectly. I think that will work. Alright. Now, the side windows, I'm not fond of them, but I'm going to leave them. And then, why do I keep doing that? For the floor in the kitchen. Again, we've got tiles that are damaged, but that pattern is just too precise. That, can we change the color? Okay, yes we can. It's more for walls, don't you agree? Rather than flooring. So let's not. Why did I do that? Alright. So we have fabric. We have your basic drywall cork particle board. Wood. I think I'm going to use stone in the kitchen. And this is very small stone. I don't know if I would like that. Maybe we should use the terracotta because it's maybe the sandstone because it's not shiny. We can use squares. We can make the squares small. And we can make it dirty. I think that's probably the best bet. Now for this sort of kitchen, I'm probably leaning towards browns again. And it will probably be a very muted type of brown. Let's see what this looks like on the floor. Because what you see and what you get is two very, very different things. I need to see what it looks like in relation. That's not bad. In relation to the fire as well. It's almost like a beige and almost like a grey, and we can dirty that up. I like that. And as you can see by the pattern on it, it almost looks like it's dirty by itself, especially with these sort of colours. Next, paint on the walls. Now the smooth stucco, not going to happen, so we're either going rough or sand paste plaster and possibly some tiles, but the rough plaster is the darkest one. So let's start with a very simple beige and see where we go from here. It's not too bad. Trying to match the damage on the roof. That we can live with. See, that works very well. Almost like the fire has dyed the walls to that sort of smoky color. I quite like that idea. Oh look, I have a tree outside. I might put wallpaper up here, but in the meantime I'm just playing with colors. Yes, that sort of gives it that sort of old tobacco-y, fireplacey, smoky feel. I quite like that. Okay. And then of course in the kitchen we can play with different things. Now, do we put the transition strip down, or do we just put a row of damaged tiles? That's a very good question. I do want to get the biggest of these. Now I have no idea what I'm doing with the wood. So maybe let's go with dirty wood for now. In a medium color. And see what it looks like on the wall. That's not bad. Now there will probably be a few cupboards. This is an old house, so there will be a few cupboards. Let's just patch up here and there where I can see I need. And then around the windows here. Do we go with the wood? I think so. We can always put windowsills in. We do have those wooden planks that we can use. I wouldn't mind actually opening the window and putting a tree branch in. That might be an idea. Okay, now this actually doesn't, I don't think it gets in the way of cupboards. I might be wrong. So let's use it in the kitchen as well. I don't want this house to be damaged completely beyond repair. I do want it to be, looks like, okay, this needs to change. This definitely needs to change. It's too green. Maybe. We shall see. Right, now we have fireplace here. The rock we can live with, I think. But we don't have much in the way of the old-fashioned stoves. We've got very new ones, or ovens. I know I had to, when I built the witch's house, I used sort of this type of thing, and then I put bits on it, so we might have to do that. What is the difference between that and that? Okay, the only difference literally is the cupboard. Everything else is the same. We have to decide what we're going to use. I like this sort of wood. It would be something sorry, it would be something that you might see in an older house with the cupboards that are like this. So maybe let's take that. Let's place it there. And let's play with it, shall we? Now, in the firelight, it does change. You can see it. It does all kinds of weird things. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to put an overhead light just so that we can see what the heck we're doing. And I'm going to use plastic. You know, plastic deteriorates over the years. And let's keep it to the really bright light for now, and then we can play with what we've got here. Right, so I can live with the grey base. It's so there. Okay, that literally dirty wood. Now, what do we have? This is the only thing is the handle there that changes, which is silly, but hey. And now, do we go with, that's pretty good. Okay, that's the countertop, maybe not. Let's leave the color there for now. Come on. Handle, the only thing we have for the handle would be black iron or damaged plastic. So let's just take a step back. We cannot change. We can change it to black, but the black is, that might work. Okay, so that is this. And then the interior, maybe dirty plastic. Now, the only thing that doesn't work in this whole thing is the clock on the front. But we can fix that. It's very white. Okay. Not that. Is it this one? No. Better. Alright, so it is damaged inside, it is damaged outside. I can live with that. The top, on the other hand, we will have to, we can't use, doesn't look too bad. I mean, it would have been a really beautiful kitchen at one stage in its life, maybe. I wouldn't mind putting a window out here. Let's just have a look what we've got outside here. And this door's the wrong way around. Okay, we've got the curves here. Maybe we need a small window. Let's see. But on that side, because there's a wall there. But obviously doesn't match. How high is this? So that's 4. I hate the fact that I can't get a shorter window and I have to lift that up past the height of the door. But it is what it is. Alright. Let's use that. Then we can just copy this. That should be fine. It also gives me a bit more light in here, so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Alright, back to the kitchen. We need a sink. Now we're using this. That will work. Do we have damaged cabinets? We always get damaged cabinets, but we don't have... Hold on. Damage. Stains and dirt, trash generator. Anybody know how I damage something? I know how to stain it. I know how to remove it. I know how to generate trash, but how do I damage that cabinet? I have no clue. We're gonna have to figure that out, aren't we? Now the question would be, do I just put cupboards across this wall? Do I use these windows instead of these windows on the side? Or just... I like the fact that these windows are actually the right feel for each side of the fireplace. Okay, I'm procrastinating, aren't I? Alright, let's get some standing cabinets, shall we? These are the ones we're looking for. Should we put a corner cabinet in there? That's for the island. That one wouldn't be too bad. And then we need skinny ones. Just into the window there. Awesome. Fridge, not gonna happen. You know what? I think I want to put that there. I'd really love to break that glass, but it's not gonna. Why? Why? Seriously? Thank you. And let's break it. Actually looks pretty nice. Okay, the sink. I'm going for the old taps. The handles are the round handles. That's fine. The sink. Okay. Why would I want black iron for the sink? That's better. I can handle rusty faucets. Seriously. Okay. I like it. That's the problem. I also like the way the fire reflects off these cabinets. Alright, now we have to deal with this. Now that, the only way to deal with it is going to be to cover it up. And this is where our little friend comes in. Let's see, how deep is it? I think that'll work. And it doesn't need to be very thick. There we go. And as you can see, because it's so skinny, we don't need to do the sides, which is wonderful. Let's just slip it down. And voila, we've taken the cloth off something that doesn't need it. In fact, that looks perfect. It looks like there was something there, and there isn't anymore. All right, that we will see what we can stick in. Let's see what we can stick in the stove. I'm looking forward to doing weird things in this house. That will come at a later stage. I think now that we have this on the walls, let's see. We can probably... Alright, this is the color of the background of the tiles. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so did that change in any way, shape or form? It won't. Ooh. That's interesting. That's not interesting. That actually is more interesting. It looks like tiles, but it isn't. And it looks like they've gone really, really grubby. I like that. I'm taking that, even though it's wood. Yes, yes, and yes. And then we are going to go with an edging. I think so. What do you think? And then we can possibly pinch some of this. And not the same. Okay. We can just manually put some gunk up there. And I think that'll work. And then of course we'll put a full dining room table here. But I think we need a little table. And we probably need to put stuff in these cabinets that will block the cabinet from closing. Does that make sense? So for example, let's see if I put that there. That cupboard won't close. Awesome. And then we can then do stuff with it. I mean, we can probably put something in there, that flickering. How about you, my little friend? That could be fun. Okay, I'm having fun now. We don't have anything in the basically spooky enough. I'm really hoping that they bring out some things before the end of the month, because I'd really like to finish this by Halloween, but I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy, you know? And we haven't got that spooky doll. We don't have the spooky rabbit, which is unfortunate. Any ideas of what we can use? Not sure. Alright, let's find some wallpaper. What would you put in your dining room? It's very bright, isn't it? How about cats? Why does it feel like a good idea to have cats on the wall? Just being crazy. I like it. It's just too bright. It's too cheerful. It needs to be less cheerful. These colors don't lend themselves to dim and dark, do they? I don't know. I just want something spooky, please. I want skeletons, and look, from a distance it actually doesn't look too bad. But it's not quite what we're looking for. Very dim, and I use that in the way that one of my horror story authors would use it. Dim, I think it was Stephen King. He used the word dim in relation to somebody who is there, but you only sort of catch them out of the corner of your eye. And if you're looking at this quickly, the cats are dim. I don't know, does that make sense? I do think we need that dark color. Is it this one? No, I prefer that darker color there. Don't ask me why, but I do. Yes, this is the fun one that doesn't actually flip on its side. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing now with shapes and colors and stuff. Wow, that literally vanishes into the wall, doesn't it? You maybe need something a little bit more intense. Okay, get rid of that and play with something else. Ooh. What? Ah. Would these be the same height? Yes, they would. The only problem with these is they fit so well, you've got to like have end bits or corner bits. Does that make sense? It's quite nice. So do we put some up top here? Okay, so if we do that, maybe we keep the wall that colour. What do you say? The only problem I have with this is it's the end bits. You see they don't match up, so you have to physically move them. Come on. I like that as a surround for the fireplace, but I wouldn't mind putting that up here as well. Okay, I'm not going to do it now, but I do think we need, do we want wooden paneling in here? Let me know, because obviously I've used this as a inverted commas tile and it actually looks better than the broken damaged tile. So do I continue this along the wall here, or slightly darker? Interesting. Looks terrible in that color, because the color, the mold doesn't show up that much. But that we could work with. What do you say? The light on. Then obviously we need a table. And this would be sort of like a breakfast table rather than a full dining room table, because the dining room table will be on the other side. Maybe we can do something small like this. Can we do... Yes, we can. We do the patched fabric. I don't see rainbows and unicorns being a thing in the kitchen, but it's possible. Trying to see what's got the most colors that we can play with. That one? Maybe that one. Let's see. Go for the beiges. Just that little table with its patched fabric, but it would work. Just the patch doesn't really show through very well with a pattern, but it will work. If I like the color of this wood. Let's see what other options we have. Going to be too dark again, isn't it? So if I do this and then I go and choose see, we don't have any way to combine the two, sort of smudge it so it's like boom, or if that makes sense. The only way we'd be able to smudge it would be with dirt, and it's very complicated with dirt because all right, let's look. What am I looking at? Oh, those are X prints. What color would be that? I swear I did that. I did. When did I choose? That one. Yes, it was that one. Finish. Thank you. Do we want wet or do we want dry? Not bad. Can't really see it, can you? Okay. I'm going to have to do a lot more thinking about that. In the meantime, I'm going to leave it like that. And we're going to have 2 chairs. Obviously, one of them is going to be probably... I don't think we can break it. But it is what it is. And it's going to be a very basic sort of this kind of chair. Maybe just one. And then obviously the dining room, which we are going to set the table. And we are going to probably have some food. I did the weird croissant fishtails, so maybe we can do something like that. I'm thinking of this iron. I keep thinking of it. I don't know why. I like this. It's like a... in my brain. I really like it. Why are you not... Why? It's like it's a celebration of the fireplace. Don't you agree? Why did we do that? Thank you. Better. Maybe we don't need it on there, but I like it up there. Just like... I don't know. Am I going mad? Is it contagious? Should you guys worry? I wouldn't mind doing that right along the top of the room, to be honest, but I think that's just a little weird. So maybe just around the top here. We are, after all, going to need the mantelpiece for other things. I did find some pictures that we are going to be able to play with. We just have to find them. And as you know, The computer just loves it when you import your own pictures. Sort of just like comes to a grinding halt and goes, Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you. Wow, look at that. Alright, well, we're definitely going to need the old grandmother. And then we have a few slightly more distressing pictures. I like that one. What do you say? How about that one? Where should we put that picture? That just creeped me out. That just creeped me out, that picture. That's very clean, but it's just a little creepy. I'm not going to keep it over the fireplace. Maybe it needs to go over here. What we want to put over the fireplace will obviously be a smaller picture. Strangely enough, it's going to be this one. Maybe. I know I want it to be a child's picture, and we have these pictures in the game. So maybe that one. But it needs a darker background, so I need to play with that. Because if we take, I'm just going to go to midnight. See, it's very bright. Ooh. We got a little glowing light there. We've got the fireplace, and that's pretty much it for now, which is awesome. So I'm going to, let's see, can I put a stain on the picture? Okay. I can actually, and that's a wet stain. That looks a little creepy, doesn't it? I like it. Okay, I'm a little bit more happy with that, because it literally has, oh, that's with my flashlight on. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this, with the color schemes and the everything. And if we wanted to, we could change this to the red. maybe a candle. Or two. On the mantelpiece. Yes, they're white candles. I shall have to okay, that's better. If I take alright. I think I can live with that. For now. We can do more soon. But it's a start. I really love the red light. And the dark orange light. It makes me happy. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. If you've got this far, please consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good day and I'll see you all soon. Bye.